From the Detroit Free Press, it's Tuesday, October 1st. Here's what's going on today.
For the Detroit Free Press Auto Team, I'm Jamie LaRue.
We are the union!
We are the union!
Monday marks the start of the third week of the UAW strike against General Motors. Bargainers spent the weekend negotiating but failed to reach a tentative agreement. They were back at it early Monday morning. But the strike is taking a toll on the union strikers. Monday morning, thousands streamed into their local union halls to get their first strike paycheck, $250.
Okay, say your name so I have your level right.
John Hodge.
So John, tell me about what this strike means to you and how you prepared for it financially.
Well, the strike means, to me, equalizing the workforce, making us all equal, keeping that whole separation of employees to a minimum. That way we feel as a whole. And as far as planning financially, I've been saving up at least $200 every week since I've been working. So we've got nice savings.
Henry Miles, right?
Henry Miles.
Yeah.
Many told the Free Press that their savings accounts are dwindling.
It's been stressful, living check to check, trying to pay bills and support my family. And I'm hoping to get back to work soon,
One couple said they were going to their landlord to ask for leniency on rent. Others said they are set for at least another week or two, then it will become really tough. Most say they hope for a tentative agreement soon.
And we're trying to get things back to how they should be, to where you can actually make a livable wage at a multi-billion-dollar profiting company.
But they all insist they will hold out to ensure a good deal, especially for temporary workers.
Are you confident this is all going to be worth it, or is it too soon to say until you get a contract?
I'm confident it's worth it. It's worth the wait.
Okay. Thank you, Henry.
Yep, you're welcome.
This is Free Press breaking news reporter Omar Abdelbaki. Motorists driving through Auburn Hills got an eyeful Saturday night. There it was in bright lights on a large electronic billboard, a completely uncensored porn video. The video appeared around 11 at night on the I-75 and M59 interchange. It played for about 20 minutes before police finally got the billboard operator to shut it down. Investigators aren't sure if a hacker or a rogue employee was behind the broadcasted porn, but charges could be filed. No accidents happened as a result of gawkers taking their eyes off the road, but police say it was a huge distraction.
I'm Susan Tompor, and I write a column about money for the Detroit Free Press. October is a scary month filled with ghosts, goblins, and yes, a frightening financial aid form known as FAFSA. If you're heading to a college campus in the fall of 2020, you want to fill out the free application for federal student aid shortly after October 1. Complete the form early so that you can qualify for some first-come, first-served awards that are given out by colleges. Make sure to use the IRS data tool to avoid any data entry mistakes. And here's another tip. Avoid this common mistake. Do not report the value of your retirement plans, such as your parents' 401k, or the value of the home where your family lives. Those items won't count against you to figure out your financial aid, and they aren't used for the calculation. Go to studentaid.ed.gov, and don't be afraid.
I'm Kirkland Crawford with the Free Press Sports Department. Tuesday marks the beginning of training camp for the Detroit Pistons, who will work out this week on Michigan State's campus in East Lansing. There's plenty of optimism to go around with this team, coming off a playoff appearance last season. Star forward Blake Griffin is excited entering his second full year in Detroit, especially after what the team did this summer.
I thought we did an unbelievable job, especially given our circumstances with how our team is structured, salary cap, and the restrictions that we have. I mean, we added some guys who are very, very good basketball players. Not only Derek and Tony, but Markeith, Tim, all these guys, Joe. All these guys are very good basketball players, and also have been around and understand what it takes to win. So, I think our depth as a team has grown this year a lot.
As Blake mentioned, the biggest offseason pickup for the Pistons was Derrick Rose. The former league MVP isn't quite back to his glory days before his knee injuries, but he is coming off his best shooting season since the second year of his NBA career. He signed a 2-year deal with Detroit for several reasons.
One of the reasons why I wanted to come here is because of the depth of the team. We have a very long team. I think we can switch anything, we're versatile. Of course, with Blake Drummond. And I mean, the big dynamic is huge here. And being in the East, I feel like you never know what can happen. So that's one of the decisions why, one of the reasons why I decided to come here.
Another key cog for the Pistons is center Andre Drummond. He led the NBA last season in rebounding for the 4th year in a row. And he's now eligible for a new contract, but he says he's not thinking about that.
That's not something I'm really looking at right now. I'm worried about what I can handle today, which is, playing for the Pistons. When that time does come, I'll handle it with the respected people in the front office and get it taken care of that way. But other than that, I'm just looking forward to having a great year.
Can the Pistons return to the playoffs? Can they improve their seeding and not just be fodder for the top teams in the NBA? We'll begin to find out next Monday when they host the Magic in their preseason opener at Little Caesars Arena.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. And sign up for the Daily Briefing newsletter. See you tomorrow.